I'm head of the jury of the International EMBRAS HR Award. And today we meet for our last conversation, the participants and winners of the EMBRAS Award of 2025. In our EMBRAS Award Unlocked series, we meet and discuss the cases which I think will be known for the whole world because it's a great experience which our guests could share the world. Today we meet with two companies, a company Click with HRD Evgenia Massino. Hi, Evgenia.
Hi, Tatiana. Nice to hear you, to see you.
And the company Safia with Surayo Alieva, head of ESG. Hi, Surayo. Oh, I couldn't see right now. I hope Surayo could back to us as soon as possible. Firstly, today we discussed two cases. As the first case will be focused on the employer brand management, and I'm really inspired of this case because the company Click with Evgenia and hope Evgenia today they'll share their experience. Company built an ecosystem of employer brand management, and I think this is a very interesting approach. And the second case, which we'll share today, is a case of ESG policy at the company Safia. It's also very interesting cases because it's one of the few really complex examples how the company built an ESG practice with different departments and through a whole company for achieving its goals. So we will start from the first cases from a company Click with Evgenia. Evgenia, now the microphone is yours, so I hope you could tell us a very interesting case. And also, I want to say what you could ask your questions for Evgenia during the presentation, after the presentation, because I have my own questions, but also we are open for the questions from our audience. So please ask, because I know what Evgenia is usually very open to the conversation with different companies. So Evgenia, please share your
Tatiana, thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. So yes, it's definitely right. I am working now in a beautiful company, named Click. So today we're gonna share our journey to employer brand transformation platform. But first of all, I want to say that every company has an employer brand, whether they want it or not. Some companies build it intentionally. Others believe that a job description and a few, I don't know, beautiful or polished videos are enough for branding. But we've seen hundreds of cases where expectation don't match reality. And then what happens? People are gonna leave from these companies, turnover grows, employees don't pass probation periods, etc. So everyone is free to approach in their own way. But at Click, we choose a different path. So today I would like to share this path, how we didn't just build an employer brand, but created a platform based on meaning, culture, awareness, and simple belief. So there are no limits, make it better. Okay, the first of all, who we are. Yes, we started this question, but we really asked out loud. Who we are, why do we exist, what really makes us different. Now we are the fintech leader in Uzbekistan. We have about 22 million users and more than 560 employees. But as an organization, of course, we were still searching for ourselves. Maybe we didn't have a single point of alignment, no shared missions, and etc. That's why everything began with a large culture transformation project. We started with the external image, but with internal meaning. We conducted deep interviews with employees, top managers. We held strategical sessions, analyzed engagement and loyalty levels. What kind of result we got? We reformulated our mission. So you can see on the screen, yes, to make digital services accessible to everyone, fast, simple, and without limits. We reformulated our vision. Now we are creating a convenient, secure, and intelligent super app that helps people manage their money and everybody life tasks without unnecessary complexity. So, and of course, this is my love. It's our new values, such a customer, such a leadership, such an innovation, such a collaboration, and of course, knowledge. It's one of the important things in our company. So, but we built a mission not for sake of mission, yes, but it's a real authentic statement that people truly believe in, because it's grounded in our processes, in our politics, in our communication. So in these meetings became the foundation of Click Jamoa. This is our employer brand platform. Why Jamoa? Jamoa, it's a Uzbek meaning of team. It's very important for company, for the fintech company to be in team, to be in collaboration with different people. So to build it, we conducted dozens of in-depth interviews with employees and executives, studied candidates and their expectations, audit communication channels, analyzed engagement and loyalty, benchmark ourselves against the market. This allowed us to build an employer brand platform central, as you can see, of course, on the slide, on culture, meaning, and people. It works like an operating system, not a marketing story for candidate, no more. We just have a honest dialogue about who we are and why we work here and what the way we do. As a result, we clearly defined the conceptual profile. So our conceptual profile of our employee is a proactive change maker who wants to work on a product that truly matters for our society. Someone who sees the mission, shared it, and independently finds way to bring it to life. At the same time, we didn't ignore our marketing positioning, which also resonates strongly with our audience. It was important for the platform to grow organically from our real context. A curve insight that runs through everything we do, creating products that genuinely resonate in the hearts of our customers. Our EVP combining both emotional benefit and functional benefit. And our EVP doesn't live just on slides. It's actively communicated by recruiters, team leaders, management, and all the employees. So key attributes for each of our target audience. It's through this work, we defined our culture code. Yes, key attributes of our company is new technologies, unique expertise, flexible processes, etc. So through this work, we defined our culture code. As I said previously, there are no limits, make it better. It's not just a phrase, it's how we work and how we live in our company. So once you have a platform, we can build also an ecosystem where every channel works together rather than separately. We mapped all candidate touch points through a candidate journey map. We defined audience segments and behavioral patterns. We identified the right channels and context for communication. Today, we understand when someone first encounter on our brand, how they make a decision, how they go through onboarding process, and how their journey continues as employee. Each stage has its own message, content, channel, and format. We started speaking honestly, clearly, and authentically. And most importantly, our external voice now reflects on our internal culture. All of these forms are integrated to the system. It creates a strong and recognizable image of our Click. So what we have got like results, what we have changed. First of all, we build trust for our candidates and for our employees. through honesty, through meaning, through the real, clearly communications, and speaks from the voice of real people. And it worked. Time to fill in IT decreased by 26%. Our acceptance rate increased to 95%. Our HR communications on Instagram reached over 100,000 users for the first time. LinkedIn engagement grew by about 78%. But perhaps our favorite result is this. We are no longer just, I don't know, HR or our management, no longer the only voice of our employer brand. Our employers speak for us. More than 700 employee-generated stories. And this is not KPI for our people. It's just a cultural indicator. We don't push anyone to do something in Instagram and in other channels. It's ourselves. It means people want to be part of this. It means they are proud of where they work. So, in fact, about 94% of our employees say they feel proud to work at Click. Also, we relaunch our internship program, and today about 60% of our interns got from our company job offers. In December, we launched a beautiful project, a University Ambassador program. Today, 16 ambassadors promote Click and our employee brand across K universities. And none of this happened because we launched a company. It happened because we finally articulate who we are. For us, it is important to understand who we are and where we come from. Click is a brand that was born and grew in our country, in Uzbekistan. And in the word Jamoa, we captured everything we want to express. National identity, teamwork, humanity. Our key insight is simple. You cannot beat an employer brand if you don't understand who you are. First comes culture, then communication. First come meaning, then content. Content is not our goal. It's just instrumental part of our ecosystem. Only then does it truly work. Thank you.
Evgenia, thank you for so interesting and inspiring presentation. I think it's one of the cases that should be shown not only for the EMBRAS Unlocked series, but for the international conference. Because it's really interesting. So it's
yes, it's a huge work. It's a huge work of the team, of the HR team, and of course of all the company, because the transformation in HR branding not exists just in HR department. It's the whole company project.
And I think it's also the reason why I have a lot of questions. And the first questions, which I want to ask, what was the biggest insights you discovered during the employer brand research?
Insights. This is very important to bring to build employer brand. The first of all is a great and clearly communication with all the stage on the all stage with all the people in the company, and of course it's can be I don't know how to say, maybe a trust from our stakeholders, from our membership, from our I don't know, directors. Yes, because as I said previously, it's not the project of HR. If just HR, it's a trigger to do something, it's not a good idea. It can be more beautiful if our stakeholders, our directors, our CEO can be included in this project.
Again, one question from my side. You have a different audience inside the company, so the different people. What insights do you have for during the process? So maybe it's something what is unusual for you. What maybe they have more common than more difference, or maybe the important differences which you also took into account of the next stages of the project.
I believe that in our company, yes, really different people, because we have the fintech leaders, IT leaders in the company, and we have market staff, we have mass market staff, and there is one thing that's very important. It's to have just one mindset. Not doesn't matter what is position or functional, just one mindset. We separate core meaning from its manifestation. For example, we have our motto: there are no limits, make it better. It doesn't matter who we are, IT specialist or maybe a call center specialist. You can see, you can improve something in different spheres. For example, for developer, it means improving architecture, scaling solutions, challenges, I don't know, technical boundaries. For call center, it can be maybe to improve something in process for in conversation with our customer, etc. It doesn't matter who we are, just the one clear mindset.
So thanks for your answer. I think it's very interesting because that's a good kind of culture, because the core of what you are doing is really could achieve you a huge result. The next question is for you. And how did you encourage employees to actively create content for the Click? You told about your ambassadors, and what helps you to engage employees, to motivate them, to inspire them to create content, share this content?
Well, first of all, we didn't push anyone to speak, to create a content. I believe that we create a safe environment where sharing feels it's natural, yes? And we are very flexible in this case. Because for maybe IT specialist, it's more comfortable to write something, yes, or maybe to share some minds with IT community. And for another person, it will be maybe the best way to do something on the conference and maybe on the meeting, etc. Flexibility, not bonuses for this. It's just privilege, not I don't know how to say, not not motivation in on based level. Yes, it's flexible. It's safe environment, and don't pushing anyone.
But I think you need to have employees who really like their company. I think it's very important part of this exercises. Then you launch your ambassadors program. Because you should be showing the people. So it's also how the company culture influence the employee behavior.
It's a very funny project for our students, because it's, I don't know, it's generation, yes, young generation who want to be more, I don't know, modern, more open in Instagram and different social media. So they can be unpaid, but it's very interesting. They have a competition between them. Yes, or I have a beautiful post today, or I have interesting, I don't know, meeting with students for Click yesterday. It's like it's kind of competition for them.
Again, next question for you. It's very interesting. It's about reflection. If you start this project again today, what would you do differently?
Budget, more budget from from our CEO, because I'm so excited to be in this project, yes, and my team is so excited to be in this project. And when you see quick wins, you understand how more hugely, yes, you can do something, widely do something more. But it's also time and money.
The next question from my side, it's a question I want to ask you about the next steps, because now it's 2026 and your project you presented in 2025. What the next step of the project you did maybe in this year, but you want to do also later this year, and how we want to develop your ecosystem of employer brand?
So no, I believe that employer branding is not a sprint. Yes, it's not something shortly. It's also about a new stage of development, of transformation. Transformation is also not sprint. Yes, so we want more ambassadors. We want more engagement. We want more metrics which can influence on our recruiting, etc. That's why we began to develop different ways also in employer branding, added channels, for example, added students community, added ambassadors, and not just in university. Maybe we think it's a great idea to have alumni, yes, of Click, because we have so much I don't know, employees in past who now are working in different fintech companies, in ministers of Uzbekistan. It's very important to maybe to communicate with them, to share our vision, our values to them.
Back to your ambassadors, I want to ask you how companies support them. And firstly, for example, if you have any questions, is it aligned with the company strategy or not aligned? So how could you help them to understand what content which we share, we want to share is really help you? And the second, technically, do you have any technical support? For example, I want to make a video, I want to make reels, but today I don't know how to do it the best way, for example. Could you share a little bit more about, you told what you have some events for them, but maybe could you tell a little bit more about it?
So the basement, yes, of course, it was legally legal questions, sorry, for our ambassadors. We have got an agreement between the Click and ambassadors, what they want to share, how they can do it. We have, I don't know how to say, maybe a list of agreement on which topics they can conversation with other people. Also, they can communicate with universities to collaborate with different communities. It's also in our agreement. It's a very important thing because social media, it's all for PR in company. Yes, and of course we are very responsible for this. And it's young specialists who doesn't understand, sorry, some maybe ethical questions. That's why we also, after agreement, held a training with them, and also we have I don't know. Some trainings, not just for content. We have training ethical, we have training of personal data, etc. to be more responsible with our business.
Because you are a fintech company with a strong IT side, you also could use a different, and I understand what your employees use a different social media platforms. Which platforms are the most popular for your employees and for your audience?
It's very interesting because it depends on the categories, yes, of our employees and our candidates. Of course, all the Uzbekistan people in Telegram. Our president in Telegram, yes. So it's a very huge channel and a very interesting channel for young people and not young people, doesn't matter. But we also have a good quality of Instagram posts. We also have good quality of LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is also developed very fast in Uzbekistan. LinkedIn, Telegram, Instagram.
That's great. Evgenia, thanks a lot for sharing your experience. I could recommend to other companies follow Click and their programs in HR and connect with Evgenia if they want to know more. I know what they are very open, and I hope to see you again this 2026 season of EMBRAS Award. And thanks for sharing your knowledge.
Tatiana, thank you so much. I'm going to see you on EMBRAS this year. Thank you. Thank you for joining us for our hearing.
Thank you. And our next guest is also one of the participants of our award, the company Safia. I really like this company. I like to visit your cafes, especially in Tashkent, firstly in Tashkent. Surayo Alieva is head of ESG of the company. And also this company that's not only producing the high quality goods, but high quality products for the customers, but also it's a company who are really focused on their employee and also the world around the company. So Surayo, please, could you share your case with our audience?
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you for the opportunity to speak today. It's a pleasure to share our experience and our journey in implementing ESG principles in our company. Let's begin a short video.
Safia ESG как стратегический вектор. Это усиление ответственности компании перед обществом, окружающей средой и будущими поколениями. В его центре бережное отношение к ресурсам, забота о благополучии сотрудников, равные возможности, прозрачное управление и позитивное взаимодействие с местными сообществами. Это комплексный шаг Safia к формированию устойчивой бизнес-модели, основанной на принципах ESG. Экология. Safia Green Act. Мы экономим ресурсы – воду, свет, энергию. Ставим солнечные панели, используем умные светильники и биоразлагаемую упаковку. Но дело не только в технологиях. Мы учим детей беречь природу, сажаем деревья, проводим экологические мастер-классы. Забота о планете начинается с малого, из каждого из нас. Социальная забота и партнерство. Дарим добро и Unifpay. Мы помогаем тем, кто рядом. Оплачиваем лечение, поддерживаем семьи. Поддержали сотни сотрудников по-настоящему и вовремя. Идем дальше. С 2024 года мы сотрудничаем с Unifpay за равные права, за семейные ценности, за общество без насилия. Для нас это не политика, это позиция. Инклюзия. У нас работают десятки сотрудников с инвалидностью. Мы создаем условия, сопровождаем, обучаем, даем шанс расти. Инклюзия для нас не формальность, это часть культуры, потому что у всех должно быть право на работу, развитие и уважение. Образование и молодежь. Мы обучаем будущих кондитеров, бариста, парикмахеров, даем навыки, уверенность, профессию. В школах, детских домах, в техникумах. Помогаем не потому, что обязаны, а потому, что хотим и можем. управление и культура. Мы обновили корпоративный кодекс, создали единую культуру от производства до офиса, вовлекаем людей, развиваемся вместе. София остаются не только из-за уровня благополучия, а потому что чувствует. Здесь своя семья, здесь поддержка и забота. Мы уверены, устойчивость начинается с выбора. Делать правильно, даже если это сложно. И мы продолжаем этот путь. Мы убеждены, наш успех – это люди, благодаря которым мы становимся лучше, сильнее и ближе друг к другу с каждым годом. Мы растем, масштабируемся, но делаем это с уважением к людям, к природе, будущему. ESG для нас не тренд и не отчет. Это система, которая действует каждый день на фабрике, в офисе, в каждом филиале.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's start main presentation. Today I will talk about how ESG became a strategic direction for our organization and how sustainability, inclusion, and genuine care for employees are integrated into our daily operations. Our company believes that business today should not only focus on profit, but also on responsibility for the environment, for society, and for transparent governance. And in this presentation, I will walk you through how our ESG journey started, what motivated us to launch this project, the key objective we set, the actions we implemented, and most importantly, the real impact we have achieved. Okay. Okay. Every transformation begins with a question: what kind of company to be? What kind of company do we want to be in the future? A few years ago, we realized that long-term business success cannot exist without sustainability. We saw several important trends: growing environmental challenges, increasing expectations from society, and the need for companies to build trust with employees and communities. At the same time, we observed that our employees needed stronger support systems, more inclusive opportunities, and a workplace culture and based on respect and transparency. These factors encouraged us to take a systematic approach and begin integrating ESG principles into our corporate strategy. For us, ESG is not just a global trend or reporting standards. For us, ESG, it's a particle framework that helps us build a healthier, more responsible company. This project, there are several key prerequisites that made ESG implementation necessary. First one, environmental responsibility. Food production, like many industries, consumes energy, water, and resources. We understood that reducing environmental impact must become a priority. Second one, social responsibility. Our company has a large and diverse workforce, and we wanted to ensure that every employee has equal opportunities, access to development, and support during difficult life situations. Third one, governance and transparency. In modern business, ethical management and open communication are essential for building trust with stakeholders. These factors motivated us to create a structured ESG project with clear goals and measurable outcomes. When launching the ESG project, we identified four main objectives. First one, reduce environmental impact. Our goal is to make production cleaner and more efficient. This includes reducing waste, saving energy and water, and introducing sustainable packaging solutions. Second one, strengthen social responsibility. We want to build a safe and inclusive workplace. This means supporting employees, promoting equality, and providing education and development opportunities. Third one, improve governance transparency. We are working on ethical management systems and open corporate processes that strengthen trust inside the company. I'm sorry. First one, build a sustainable brand reputation. Finally, ESG helps us build long-term trust with employees, customers, partners, and society. These objectives guide all our ESG initiatives. ESG action framework. ESG action framework, to turn our goals into action, we created a structured ESG framework. This framework includes three main spheres: environmental actions, social initiatives, and governance improvements. In the environmental sphere, we focus on energy efficiency, sustainable packaging, and environmental awareness programs. In the social dimension, we focus on employee well-being, equal access, inclusion, and partnerships with communities. And in governance, we emphasize transparency, ethical leadership, and open communication within the company. This framework helps us coordinate ESG initiatives across all departments. Wait, I'm sorry.
Yes, need to back to.
Okay, this one. Project outcomes, social support, community care. What is it? Social support, community. First of all, I would speak environmental impact. Our environmental initiatives have already produced measurable results. We launched the Safia Green Acts project, during which more than 1,000 trees were planted. We also installed 55 kilowatts of solar capacity to support renewable energy use. And across 148 branches, we introduced LED lighting, automatic water faucets, and eco-science to encourage responsible resource usage. And in addition, we organize environmental education activities for children and eco-awareness campaigns for employees. And sustainable packaging and community initiatives. Another important initiative was the introduction of recyclable and biodegradable packaging. Inside our packaging, we also include educational eco bookmarks that encourage environmental awareness among customers. Social support community, a major part of our ESG strategy focus on supporting employees. Through our employee assistant programs, we handled 316 individual support cases. More than 148 employees received financial aid. We also funded medical treatments, medications, and 40 medical operations for employees and their children. These initiatives ensure that employees know they are not alone during difficult times. And family and education support, also our support extends beyond the workplace. We provided monthly food packages for 113 employees who needed additional assistance. More than 400 children of employees received school supplies. We also funded English education for 32 children, helping them progress from A1 to B2 level. By supporting families, we strengthen the entire community around our company. And charity and donations, our ESG initiatives also include charitable contributions. We donated medical equipment, including 100 catheters, and transferred $5,000 to the Republican Center of Hematology. We also financed the education of children in need and provided healthcare discounts. These activities reflect our belief that companies should actively contribute to society. And in 2024, we signed a memorandum of cooperation with UNFPA, strengthening our commitment to social advocacy. Together, we organized the Family Day event and participated in the 16 days of action against violence campaign. We distributed more than 3,000 awareness stickers and installed a thematic mural in one of our branches in Sabad. These initiatives help raise awareness about important social issues. And inclusion inclusion and equal opportunity. Inclusion is a very important part of our ESG strategy. Currently, our company employs 85 people with disabilities, many of them working in production roles. Currently, our company, to support them, we introduced several initiatives. Sign language interpretation, a corporate psychologist and social worker, and an adaptation manager system. We also launched mentoring programs and named of Ustaz ve Shagird and professional development opportunities. As a result, our company has been recognized as best inclusive employer in this project. Next one, last one, youth development and dual education. Another exciting initiative is a young confectioner program. This program supports students and other people interested in pastry and confectionery careers. Between 2023 and 2024, we certified 35 students, and participation continues to grow. Students learn practical skills, create product packaging, and even their products in cafes and retail chains. Through our dual education model, students can complete a one-year program and receive a pastry chef diploma with employment opportunities at our factory. And looking forward, our ESG journey is only beginning. We plan to expand environmental programs, strengthen employee development initiatives, and deepen partnerships with international organizations. Our goal is to continue building a company where sustainability, inclusion, and responsibility are not just policies, but everyday practice. Because we believe that responsible companies create stronger communities, and stronger communities create a better future for everyone. Thank you so much for your attention. I will be happy to answer any question.
Surayo, thank you for your presentation. Thank you for your case. Thank you for what you are doing for the society in Uzbekistan, for your employees. My first question for you is it's about the employee with disabilities. You told what you also include them as a part of your team. Could you share what is the main challenges you met in the beginning of this process?
I don't understand.
You have employees with disabilities, and I saw it also in video. You told about it. When you start to work with this category of employees, what challenges did you meet in this period, and how did you overcome?
Indeed, inclusion is a key priority for us. And today our company employs 85 people with disabilities in different roles across the organization. When we started this project, the biggest challenge was not related to professional skills. It was mainly about communication and adaptation inside the teams. Many employees had never worked with colleagues with disabilities, especially colleagues with hearing impairments. Naturally, at the beginning, there were uncertainties, how to communicate effectively, how to collaborate during fast-paced production process, and how to ensure that everyone felt comfortable and included. To address this challenge, we focused on 3 key actions. First one, we invested in communication support. We hired a full-time sign language interpreter and provided basic awareness training for managers and team members, so they could better understand how to interact and collaborate. Second one, we introduced an adaptation manager system. This role helps new employees integrate into the team, supports supervisors. And third one, we worked actively on building an inclusive corporate culture through mentoring programs, I said Ustaz and Shogurt named of internal discussions and awareness initiatives. We encourage employees to see diversity not as a difficulty, but as a strength.
Surayo, you have a lot of type of help which you provide for the society, for your employees. I have one question, because I think in this situation also have a lot of inquiries from the market. A lot of people come and ask help, help, help. How did you decide? And now we are deciding where should you invest your money? Where should you invest your attention? Which programs you should launch? Which program you should develop, or maybe close if you see what it don't have results? How will you make a decision about investing your money for the ESG policy?
Thank you for this question. It's indeed a very important one. Yes, all of these initiatives, including medical support, education programs for employees, children, and employees, and support for social institutions are funded directly by Safia without external grants. At first, Clancy's investments may seem like additional costs, especially in a highly competitive HoReCa sector where margins can be tight. However, we see them not simply as expenses, but as long-term strategic investments in people, our organizational stability. First of all, these programs significantly strengthen employee loyalty and engagement. When employees know that the company supports them and their families during difficult moments. Second one, this support helps reduce staff turnover. In industries like HoReCa, employee retention is a major challenge. By investing in our people, we reduce recruitment and training costs associated with high turnover. And so while we may not always calculate ROI in purely financial terms, we clearly see measurable outcomes in employee retention, engagement, and organizational resilience.
Thank you, Surayo. I also hear that your policy have a strong impact of the image of the company as a company and also as an employer. And thank you for sharing your cases. Thank you for sharing your experience with us.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for Evgenia. Thanks a lot for Surayo for sharing the cases that you presented. Firstly, on EMBRAS HR Award in 2025, and I expect that you also will join us in 2026. I want to say what now we are open for all the cases of all countries for EMBRAS HR Award 2026, and we invite you to participate with your cases and sharing your experience, not only if you're local, but if you're global HR community, because I think all of these cases which are brought with our international jury in EMBRAS HR Award, these are the cases which should be presented for the whole world, should be well known the whole world, because it's every company, if they implement these cases, also should improve their productivity, efficiency, and their impact on the whole world. Thanks a lot for everyone who participated us today. Thanks for everyone who will join and will watch our video, and also welcome to everyone to the EMBRAS 2026.